Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What up? What up? What up? What up, y'all? Want to address a couple things, dog. And y'all know anybody that know me, no, I don't do this shit, man. When you gotta get online and talk about motherfuckers, dog, that's whole shit. I don't do this. I don't bash nobody. I never did, even though I could have. When I take a loss, I just keep it moving. I let God handle it because I'm a child of God, true believer. Okay, so here it is with the grooves thing. I knew nothing about grooves at all whatsoever. I knew nothing about the place existed. I knew nothing about it. I was hardly coming to Dairy like that. So when I go on my social medias, I see on all my pages, I'm getting a friend request from this guy, AB. So I'm like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, so I ain't finna accept this ass. I don't know. Damn. I don't check, I don't check messages, y'all. I don't check my messenger unless somebody say, hey, check your messenger or whatnot, check your email. I'm old school like a motherfucker. I got so much going on, too many pages, so I really can't check everything. So bam. Somebody told me to check my messages. They wanted to quote about something. So I go on there and check it, and I see he sent me a message. Me and my wife, we going out to eat. So I check the message, and I hit him up. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He said, hey, man, I'm gonna need, no, I seen a text where he said, I'm requiring about advertisement, etc. I said, okay. A lot of times I don't like to advertise with people because I can't advertise something I don't know about because if it go wrong, I'm tied into it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck with it. So I talked to my wife about it. We discussed things. We discussed things together. So I told her about it. She said, well, baby, try it out. And at that time, I was battling depression like a motherfucker. Like, if I'm not working, I'm home in my bed. So my wife was like, baby, just check it out. You know what I'm saying? We got to get you out the house. So bam, I hit him up. We talked for a little bit, X, Y, and Z. Like, man, I need to know your prices, X, Y, and Z, whatever. I said, listen, I'm not eating with my wife. I say, but I get what y'all hit you up. We'll meet up and go from there, da. Damn. We meet up, we set a meeting up. I go to holler at him, we talk a little bit. He told me, yeah, man, I'm trying to get your prices, man. I need you to DJ, man. I'm trying to get. I said, okay, cool, man. I'm trying to tell him, like, you don't know me, I don't know you. So, you ain't gonna go off my word, I ain't going off yours. So let's, I'm from the Show Me State, so I'm gonna show you. So we talk. I say, when I was at Breathe, I used to throw events at Breathe. I packed the bitch by myself. I ain't need no help, no nothing. Just me and my wagon crew and the people that fuck with me. I pack it on my own. So when Jimmy Philp called me, I give him a deal. I say, listen, this is what I'm gonna charge you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do all, I do all the work. I take my shit serious. I do all the work, you see results. Bam. I gave Jimmy a price. I said, Jimmy, if anybody else call you, it's gonna be this price, but I'm giving you this price. Somehow him and Jimmy talked. Jimmy told him what I charged. And they kind of fuck with me because I'm like, bro, I fuck with you. This what I charge you. This ain't for everybody. And he was like, well, if AK gonna charge me $2,000, I know he gonna bring me the business. You know what I'm saying? And AB, I'm gonna tell you, he was willing to pay. I'm thinking about it like, damn. I say, well, you know what? This will give me my passion back for DJing. This to get the people somewhere to go. So I can get up out the highs. We got a place. We back home now. Okay, let's run. I said, listen, I'm gonna charge you $1,200. I said I'll do it for $1,200 every Friday. I'm gonna do all the work, the advertisement and whatnot. I'm gonna get it right. You're gonna see results. This was on a Wednesday. We talked on a Wednesday. Before we talked, I came in and recorded the place because I know I'm gonna put a video together because I'm a market. You know what I'm saying? So I goes there. We talk. I said I'm gonna charge you $1,200, man. I said I'll do it for $1,200. But like I said, he was gonna pay what I wanted. I told him $1,200. I said, shit, I got a spot. We could build a relationship. We could do bigger shit later on. Let's see how this work out. I say I charge you $1,200. When everything go to getting good, we can renegotiate. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you my word first. Bam. I had 2 days. This was a Wednesday. Friday, he had a crowd in there. Friday, the first night we was in that bitch swinging. You know what I'm saying? And I'm checking out the scenery and shit, because this is something new to me. We got the staffs and everybody dancing, having fun. It was a good thing. The next week, before the next week get here, people was coming up to me as I'm DJing, and afterwards, and the next day, they called me all week. Hey, man, this man, price is too high, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, I don't drink. I don't know what it costs. I don't drink. I said, well, let me run it by him. I go talk to him. I say, man, the people complaining about the drinks and the food prices, man. I got my name on this, bitch. I don't want you to lose. I got my name on this. He said, well, I went up I went up and down Atlantic, went downtown and compared the prices. I said, listen, we in the hood. We don't go downtown. You know what I'm saying? We right here, we don't go downtown. So I said, you can't charge like that. I said, you can hurt your business. You know, you running the people off from the prices, man. That's the first thing and one thing about black people, we gonna complain about everything. But when you get constantly getting complaints about the same thing, it's an issue. Me, I'm there. $1,200, he paid. Like, I ain't never missed a payment. He paid me we never had an issue. Bam. Weeks going by, you know, you starting to see different employees. You know, when I first came, all the employees were happy. It was just a good scenery. After that, you seen everybody like they aggravated, they pissed off, this going on, that going on. But that's none of my business. But I'm paying attention. I'm like, damn, what's up? Because when I come, I entertain everybody. I like to see the people happy. That's what makes the party go on and make people want to spend money, make y'all want to work when everybody happy. Cool, bam. Every week, problem. I'm telling you, hey man, listen. The main thing I needed the most was the flyers. I said, man, listen, I need flyers. I was getting on them because one thing about it, when I work for you, I'm aggressive. Bitch, give me what I need so I can work. When I leave that bitch Friday, I go home and I start promoting. I don't sleep. And if y'all see, go back and look. When I first started promoting Grooves, I wasn't promoting my business at all. I'm so focused on this because I see a gold mine. We finna build this shit up. You know, I say we gonna have to be looking like Smitty's. I told him, I say, listen, I got people in the city that I fuck with. We gonna bring them out. You know, I'm trying to break everybody off because I know what the shit can do. Bam. I hit them up. I say, listen, I need the flyers. Flyers had done slowed down. Everything I asked for kind of slowed down. So I make my own flyer. I say, listen, I need something to promote. I say, well, if you're not gonna give me a flyer every week, what we got going on, give me a regular flyer. Send me a regular flyer, something with no date on it so I can always use in case you don't give me that. Because I understand we both black businessmen, we be busy. But you need to focus on your business. It's where the money getting made at. Bam. He hit me up. Now, like I said, I started charging him $1,200. If you feel like it wasn't going on, because first, in the beginning, people was coming early. They was getting there because he had the specials. Then people was coming there like, oh, the special ain't here, this ain't that ain't going on. They lied, they charged me this, they charged me that. People started coming later, but it was coming. They started coming later. He hit me up about a birthday bash. I said, no. Every year when I do a party, I got a crew of us that we do a birthday together. They asked me early in the year what we doing for our birthday. I said, I ain't doing that this year. I ain't trying to spend no money. I'm trying to buy a house. We got a lot we trying to do. And when I throw a party, bitch, I go all out. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't nothing but weeks away. I don't got enough time to do what I need to do, so I don't want no party. So he kept telling me, man, come on, man, throw a party, man. Let's do it all black. We're going to have a flyer with AK. We'll hook the flyer up, this and that and that. I said, I don't want no flyer. He talked me into doing it. I said, I'll tell you what. I said, okay, I'll do the party. So I went home and had to figure out, I had to let everybody know, hey, the party back on. I go home. I say, okay. I sent him a text. I'm going to put it in there. I sent him a text. Let him know, listen, for that night, it's going to do numbers. I'm aiming. I never put a price on it. I said, I'm aiming to get you 10,000, 15, maybe even 20, but it's on you. Have your security, have my flyer. What else I said? Have 2 bars and enough style because it's going to be crazy. I said, it's going to be crazy. This is going to be your biggest night. He never texted me back. I never got the flyer tonight. Here it is, I think, Tuesday. I think it probably was Tuesday. So now Friday, we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I done missed 4 days of promotion. You know what I'm saying? So he hit me up because I was calling him and texting him. He'll text back, but he wasn't picking up my call so I can explain it to him. My wife was like, baby, he probably got scared because of the money. I said, no, I don't think that's what it is. I said, it's weird. So me and my wife getting ready to go grocery shopping. He say, can we meet up? We go meet up at the Starbucks. We talk. He say, my biggest concern was about the price. He was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make that. So I told him, I said, man, listen, we gonna make that. I said, listen, man, it's gonna be up to 10. As long as you got your shit together, the only way we can lose if you don't have your shit together. He say, so this is my concern. If I don't make money that night, do I still gotta pay you the 25? I said, no. I said, no, you ain't gotta pay me, but I know what it's finna do. I said, no, if it ain't, you ain't gotta pay me. Fuck it. We gonna keep it going. He said, okay, cool. That's what I was worried about, X, Y, and Z. Go put the word out, get the flyers done, do that shit on my own, doing everything. He told me they were gonna decorate the place for me, have black curtains, this and that and this. Security, he didn't have the place set up for me. He didn't have security. He didn't have enough bartenders. Nothing was how it's supposed to be. I get there. Matter of fact, I had all the people that's throwing a party. You know, I'm gonna get them a table because they promoting. It's only right. That's how we getting the people in this motherfucker. I goes out there at a certain time. He was like, the business, when I got there, the business was already making money. People was already in all we got to do is crank up and get everybody going. He hit me up like, hey man, is they still coming? Everybody running late. People got games. A lot of shit goes on Friday. These people are coming. Don't worry about them, bitch. You should be happy to give me that because I got people coming in this motherfucker. Get the people in there. When I tell you this bitch was swinging, boy, you can ask everybody on their mammy. It was swinging. And I got videos to put up. That bitch was swinging. Saturday come, I don't get no payment. No. Before we get to that, like I said, the bitch was swinging. Had an altercation in the inside. Girl drunk and tripping. No security. If we'd have had security, they could have got out of there. We could have kept it going. The manager, Gil, he ain't trying to break up a fight. That man, that ain't his job to break up fights. But he trying to get between the girls. I goes over there. And I trying to get the girl to get out. Like, man, you got to go. You even fuck up my party. You got to go. It was people there that got beef with each other that showed so much respect that night. They didn't even, they didn't have it out. They didn't have no words, no nothing. The respect they got for me, they respected the party that night. They respected the party. We got the girl out. Now, bitch, we got, it's what, 11:30? We trying to go 12:31, bitch. I'm trying to push this, but we finna get every crumb out this bitch. He shut it down. I'm like, man, you don't shut it. But we good, everything good. The girl going, we good. Yeah, we gonna shut it. He shut it down. This the thing. That was your breakthrough. Now everybody see what's going on. Now next week, bitch, it's on. Now you ain't gotta pay me $25. It's on. Until it build up like it was a few weeks, probably about another month or two, then we could renegotiate. The bitch was what he shut it down. Cool. Okay, well, we out of there. It's down there. It's 11:30. We out of there. I go home. I ain't get no Zelle. Saturday, I ain't get no Zelle. I don't want to bother him. I know he got shit to do. Okay, cool. Now here it is Sunday. It's getting late now. The sun went down Sunday. Going down, and I text him. I say, yo, you know, when I text him, you know what time it is. He hit me back, say, I got you. With an exclamation mark. I say, cool. My wife hit me up. I'm out on a golf cart, my uncle. My wife hit me up. She said, baby, they ain't sent all the money. Bitch, I lost it, bro. I lost it. My motherfucking blood pressure, I went to getting dizzy. I done fucking lost it. So I called him. I said, bro, what's up? He said, what's up? I said, you ain't sent all the money. He said, I know. I'm like, what you mean you know? He said, we ain't make no money. The man said, we ain't make no money. Whatever the case was, whether they made money or not, I know the money was made. Everybody can tell you the money was made. Whether the money was made or not, I did my job. You feel me? And if the money was made or not, you made a decent amount that night, you should have said, okay, well, he deserved it. His birthday, XYZ, bitch. I done spent down $1,300 to get myself prepared for this motherfucking party. Not only that, alone, I got to pay my promoters, I pay for apps. Everybody around me get paid. So I'm like, you ain't make no money. So I'm like, what you mean you made no money? We ain't do good. We ain't do. I'm like, bro, I'm up in the blank out. Cause I liked the dude, man. You know, I seen myself building something with this man. This wasn't no business. I was trying to build a relationship. Me and this dude, all right. His birthdays, I was there to support him. I showed love. For his birthday, I dressed up, wore this, you know, put the color code on. For mine, you ain't do none of that shit for me. You ain't show up for me. I never felt appreciated by me being there. But I'm like, okay, it's a business. It is what it is. I told him, man, I said, bro, please. I said, I'm begging, because bitch, at this time, I'm finna snap. I'm bitch. Emotions going everywhere at this point. You know what I'm saying? I say, bro, please, I'm begging you. He went to talking, I hung up. I hit my wife, I'm mad. So she like, baby, just calm down. I'm gonna call his wife. My wife love her wife. You know what I'm saying? She respect that lady. My wife said she called her. Said she called her and they were trying to tell us about, oh, we could show you the numbers and that. That ain't what we concerned about. We got the people in there. That was on y'all. Y'all couldn't keep up with the people. People saying they waiting 2 hours for food, 2 hours, 1 hour and a half for a drink. People, that has nothing to do with us. Y'all ain't have the right style. Like I told you, y'all didn't have it. Okay, cool. So it rubbed me, even though they sent the money, Even though they sent me the money, it still rubbed me the wrong way. Cause I'm like, bro, I was tried. I was unappreciated. All the hard work I done did. People was calling me to book me for their parties. I said, no, save your money on paying for a DJ, paying for a venue. I'm gonna get you a section, just come to Grooves. Pay for your food and drinks. Just come on, just come on out. You know, people talk so bad about the place, but I'm still, man, just come on, just try it out, just try it out. They coming because of me. They coming to hear the good music. They coming because they support me. I support them. They're my followers. They follow me, I follow them. Then, like I said, the shit was on my mind. It was on my mind heavy. So, Monday, where we is, Monday, Tuesday, ain't get no flyer, ain't get nothing, ain't heard from her. I started making the flyer. Started designing off one of his old flyers. And that's when I get the text message. You didn't call. You could have called and say, hey, man, you know what? Bro, I appreciate it. You know, I just, you know, we just going to part ways. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You feel me? I did that shit as a favor. I could throw my own motherfucking event and make 4 times that. But I was trying to make it work because I felt like, okay, we got potential, but we can do so much in this building. And it's right at my hometown, bitch. I got this. You feel me? The man sent me a text message, dog, and that shit rubbed me the wrong way in all ways, but that shit rubbed me the wrong way so bad. You feel me? I never got on nothing to bash him. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like it was fucked up. And I helped you build something, so I'm finna tear this bitch down. You're not finna feed off my crowd. Y'all got to put your own work in like I did. I didn't put that up there to bash him or nothing. I posted that motherfucker, let the people know, look. No. Let me go back. Before I put that up, I had calls. So he already done told people what he was paying me and all that. Like it was a military secret. You know what I'm saying? When that got back to me, because I guess he thought they was going to be like, oh, that's too much money. That's too much money. The people know my worth. They know my worth. So they wasn't agreeing to it. You feel me? So I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm finna put this. I would have never done it. Like I said, y'all know me, bitch. I never put no shit on here. I could destroy a lot of businesses. That ain't what I do. That's whole shit. When you got to get online and talk about and bash a motherfucker, a man, that's whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I eat everything. I let God handle it. Because, bro, I never fall. Shit happens. It comes greater. Now somebody sent me a screenshot saying, he done put the payments on it and all. I'm like, where this come from, bro? You trying to get yourself out of here. Not only that, when I put the post up, I didn't think it was going to go like that. I just want to let the people know I ain't going to be there. This why. The name destroyed bad. Everybody went in. You feel me? Everybody was going ham. You know, I'm getting calls. I'm on the phone all day yesterday. All the day. Text message. Inboxing. Like, shit going crazy. Ain't wish nothing bad on them people. And I still hope the best for them. But ain't nobody gonna destroy my character, man. Too many people know me. My name good out here. Your name fucked up out here. My name good out here. My name stand on business. That bitch stand on business out here. And like after this, man, listen, and I'm gonna tell you again, I wish y'all the best over there. Cause I'm good. I'm just moving on to the next thing, man, and it's all good. I wish you the best. Ain't no hard feelings, no nothing. Do what you do. I ain't posting no more. Ain't talking about this shit no more. That ain't what real niggas do. Y'all enjoy y'all day.